first historical civilizations arose around the basins of the great rivers of the Near East. It was in Egypt, along the Nile River, and in Mesopotamia, in the basins of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, that the first civilizations considered historical developed. As the centuries passed, other peoples or empires emerged, replacing some of the existing ones, so that we must also pay attention to the Persians, the Phoenicians and the Hebrews. In that area of the Fertile Crescent, man had discovered agriculture. The possibilities that water provided for the development of agriculture and the fertility of the land of the valleys of these rivers made it possible to increase food production. With this, the population grew and agricultural surpluses appeared that allowed the exchange of food for other products, thus giving rise to the birth of trade and the development and specialization in other jobs that were not that of agriculture. The most important events in history that made a notable differentiator for all time, in general. The fall of the Roman Empire marks the end of a glorious age, the end of antiquity beginning the Middle Ages. The discovery of America marks the era of modernity in Europe as the world looked for commercial outlets. The bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, where 250,000 people died, the end of the Second World War that supposed a total change of paradigms in relation to the nations. The moon landing of Apollo 11 in 1969, which meant the conquest of the moon in the space race. The fall of the Berlin Wall, ending an entire regime. The attack of September 11, 2001. The 15 most remarkable inventions of humanity. The control of fire 1600 million years with the appearance of Homo erectus. The wheel in 3500 BC in Mesopotamia. Gunpowder in the 10th century. The concrete, the light bulb, Thomas Alva Edison and Joseph Sloan. James Watt's steam engine, the Johannes Gutenberg printing house. In 1400, the Wright brothers plane. In 1903, antibiotics. In 1877, Louis Pasteur and Robert Koch. The combustion engine, the telegraph. The computer. In 1936, Alan Turing. The telephone with Alexander Graham Bell. Since the 60s, artificial intelligence, big data and machine learning.